after a good night's sleep. Now it's 7:15 a.m. Sunday. What? April something 2023. Got lock on, American style lock. Let's go take a walk. This room has a lot of activity upstairs, so you can hear people walking. So it's not that ideal. Unit has no TV, but aircon is so cold. Water is alright. 7:15 a.m. The water taxi will be at 12 noon. My legs, my thighs hurt. Every part of my body hurts. When you do a jungle trail, it's just madness. I saw the reviews on Google Maps. I did not read the Google Maps. Google Maps reviews before going on the jungle trek. That's my mistake. Well, I think 4 reviews, and they all said kind of like the place is not well maintained. They should cut down all the trees, and of course I've encountered more than 2 or 3 big ass trees, timber blocking the path. I would say for me it's a difficulty level of hard, or maybe extreme hard, especially coming from this, I'm not sure what that place is called. I forgot the name of, but it's before KK Beach. At the start of the journey, the wall was at least 70 degrees high. You have to climb like Spider-Man, and that's not a fun time for small little kids like Gabriel. What I don't like about the some parts of the place is you have to walk through the restaurant's premise to get to the other side, because there's no sandy beach to walk on. That's a bit of something that I don't like. This coffee tastes terrible. the reef. There's not much dunghill left. Dunghill's very kind of expensive. Kind of like an old friend because I smoke at least, I mean, one cigarette a day. Of course, you can buy the single cigarettes if you go to the mamak store. That's about RM1.20 per stick. Oh. How did the old lady survive the boat trip here? If I was old, I think my pelvic bones would have been shattered. Oh, I better get as much footage as possible, since this will be my last time in Perhentian, I think. So make the best out of it. So last night around 9 p.m. until 11, just wedge out in the bed, surfing the net, entertaining myself. That's not the type of trip that I want. I must capture as much as I can. Too bad it's in 1080p. So next time I must bring a laptop, even though it's heavy. At least I get 3 times as detailed images of all the wives that all the potential Western 18-year-old girls' wives that I've seen with such a nice moon for buttocks. I don't know who invented the bikini or the thong, but you have my thanks. I don't know who's the advertising marketer, genius marketer who convinced beautiful girls to wear such enchanting attires that can befuddle and enchant a male person. Is that a chiku tree? Yeah, it's a chiku tree. You can see the chiku up there. Here's a kampung style type of place. Very nice. I guess the sign will say beware of coconuts. So in the time now, April, when it's in April, you see a lot of Caucasians. Most likely they'll be French. Not Brits, no, just French. Tourism Malaysia must have done a good deal or clobbered France with the advertising. I don't see many Brits because beer is expensive here. You might see Brits in Thailand. I think beer is cheaper there. So after the jungle trekking, oh my god, I had to have a reward, so I went to the shop to buy expensive beer. 13 ringgit one can. I think the can is 320 ml. Just gave me a bit of a buzz, that's all. You know, bikini clad teenagers in this fine morning. Water is not cold for sure. There are a lot of corals here. So the lodging and the food and whatnot for 3 nights and 2 resorts costs about 3,000 ringgit, nearing 3,000 ringgit. It's low tide. So next time I must bring a laptop. 1080p is not detailed enough to see the creases of the skin of the buttocks. Last night I ate cup noodles in a cup. My one is mala, Chinese brand. Mala is like a super spicy, so my stomach is not thanking me now. I don't know what I'm shooting because I got my, as usual, neck fanny pack. It's much freer than to hold a tripod. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Coral view. So going back to BJ, I got to wash or use a toothbrush to clean for the first time my Nikes with soap and a bit of water, let it dry for 1-2 days. These Nikes cost I think 150 ringgit. Never get a design where there's like pattern in the sole. You have the pattern in the sole. That means there are lots and lots of pieces, and those pieces tend to come out, and I always have to glue it back. So try to get a one-piece design. Maybe go for Adidas. I bought them at a few years ago at a place called Al Iksan, a shoe shop in Aeon in Ipoh. Which part of Ipoh? In Klebang or Keledang, on the way to Cemo. I think the best place to swim is actually here, very clear, this part, compared to the rest. Of course, my instant camera skills would gravitate towards teenagers in bikinis. That's the best place. But if you don't have teenagers of the female kind in bikini or thong, hopefully in thongs, not the one that you use to grab food with, then this is the best, this spot here. Of course, it's littered with lots and lots of corals. Then if you stay in Coral View after you play in the sea, then you can come and enjoy yourself in the dip yourself in the, we call that type of water, non-salty water. Salty water is kind of like sticky because of the salt. It's sticky because once the seawater evaporates from your skin, you'll leave behind some salt, and that makes it a bit sticky. Because salt particles on your skin tends to attract moisture, so it becomes slightly watery and sticky. It's Coral View, 2 nights here and 1 night at Barat. Barat is more of a youngster's place because there are lots of youngsters there and maybe it's cheaper. This Coral View here is more family orientated. But if you want food, the Barat there is like more restaurants, maybe 3, 4 restaurants. The water park here is quite fun. It's quite fun indeed. This trip is the first time that I've put my iPhone in a waterproof container. Although the picture is not perfect, it opened my horizon to filming in the water. I've reviewed the footage. It's quite blurry when in the water, but with my own eyes it's quite clear. So the footage does not represent the full picture or the correct picture. You can see the corals quite clearly. You know that part of the snorkeling section where I saw a lot of corals, living corals, and I saw a Chinese girl's butt suddenly, and that excited me. And she was wearing, I think, one-piece swimming suit that was black in color, but the buttocks were very milky and delicious and tofu-like. That diving spot is quite good, very good. You can see the corals clearly, but I don't think it was captured correctly or clearly in the video. French girls I love French girls. I think I better sit down. Ayo, gosh, 7:35. Is it? 7:35. Come on, girl, you're at the sea. Wear less. Gosh. Oh my god, my bad. I don't think I have enough space in the iPhone for the trip back. 236 gigabytes of free space I began the trip with. Now maybe I have about 30 or 50 gigabytes of free space. Back hurts. The mosquitoes here are huge, so it's easy to spot them and kill them. I don't know why the mosquitoes here are so big. I don't know whether the mainland has such big mosquitoes or not, or is it just special to Stop Island. Yep, I'm gonna call Pulau Perhentian Stop Island. Stop Island is much easier to pronounce than Perhentian. That's like 4 syllables. Perhentian. Yep, 4. Stop Island. That's it. Stop Island is beautiful. Now the temperature is not cold, just lukewarm, or body temperature. Actually, my body is colder than the atmosphere. Seems like it. See my shoe? Gosh, this thing came out already. I tried to tear it out, but it can't budge. So I have to walk, kind of like limpy walk. Water taxi will take 1 hour to get back to the mainland. That is called Kuala Besut. And from there, drive all the way to the Kuala Terengganu. Yeah, drive all the way to the big mosquito. Drive all the way to Kuala Terengganu, which is the capital city of Terengganu, and there the highway will begin. That means there's no highway to Kelantan. Kelantan is a state up north of Terengganu state. So the highway starts at the capital city of Terengganu, which is called Kuala Terengganu. Kuala means, you see, the Malaysia's capital is called Kuala Lumpur. Lumpur means mud. Kuala means, I'm not sure what Kuala means. Kuala means a place, like a something like a designation, like a, is it like a small part? Kuala means, I'm not sure what Kuala means. You can Google it. Just write down Magna Kuala. That's quite an early time for a boat. I thought boats only start at 10 a.m. So there are no big boats in this stop island because of the corals. This place, this stop island is quite shallow, so no big boats allowed. The big boats will have a higher displacement, and the hull might disturb the corals or the sand, so that's not good for the environment of the corals, churning up sand and making the water murky. So that's why the boats are small and very bumpy. Emphasis on the bumpy, because my tailbone can get a bit ruffled. So if you were to sit on a boat from Kuala Besut to Stop Island, try to sit near the driver. The driver is the center of the gravity, and it's not as bumpy as the front of the boat. If you don't want any pain in your tailbone. And this calls for another cigarette. Am I still recording? Where are the teenage French girls with green bikini tongs, and lovely moons that have some creases either because of wearing tight panties or tight shorts. Shit, I should not say all these things. God damn it. This is a PG video, a family-friendly video. I must curb my enthusiasm. This trip has awakened a dragon in me. Dragon that's situated in the center of gravity of my body, because I got big balls, or heavy scrotum, heavy ball sack. I wouldn't proclaim hairy ball sack, because I do shave once a week with a razor blade in Ipoh Swimming Club. I do pride myself in having baby-like groin. currently I like the song from Zart. It's in Japanese. I mean the title. It's something like Yakusoku no nai koi. Yakusoku means promise. No nai means none, or is negative. Koi means love. So love promise none. No love promise. No promise of love. Something like that. That's a good song. Da 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 da. Oh, I got the song actually. Maybe the DG is the cell phone provider, or my number is a DG number. I think I'll show you the song. I'll let you hear a bit before. Maybe I'll speed it up. Normally when you hear this, some sounds, when I hear people playing copyrighted music, like dining in this coral view, you'll hear some Japanese songs in the background. That's because I play my downloaded music, and I speed it up so that the copyright bots won't flag my video. Downloads. Where is it? Here it is. Zart Yakusoku no nai koi. My favorite song. There's a lot of squirrels. Strangely, there are no Japanese tourists here. I think Japanese tourists are more in Penang or KL. So yesterday, my sister and my two nephews, they went back to this place here from the other side. Brought by Mr. Ming, the bald-headed guy. His name is Ming, and he has a nasi lemak stall or restaurant. So he saw her and say, "Hey, what are you doing here?" Then my sister asked whether there's a water taxi or not. The cost is 15 ringgit per person. The guy, the Ming, looks like, to me, looks like Mark Dacascos, the Mascos or something, the 80s generic Chinese-like kung fu martial actor who was a host in that Japanese type of cooking show, the American version or the English version. I think it's called Iron Chef. Iron Chef American edition. Mark Dacascos, he was the host. Now he looks like him. Of course, Mr. Ming is a bit darker because of the island and because of the local skin color. Like to No Promise Love. Time to go back. Ayo. Because of the domesticated squirrels here, they should call this place the Squirrel Island. Akin to Cat Island in Japan, or is it Rabbit Island? I think it's Rabbit Island. The rabbits are very friendly. Or is it the Deer Island? Morning. Here is the clearest beach to swim. Yeah. Very clear here. The rest, not so much. I wonder, should I come back here to swim with this snorkeling gear? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. I got 3 hours. I just spend time in the bedroom surfing the net, or come here to swim. So the resorts here, like, they can walk through them. There's like not gated, so everybody's free and easy to walk around. If I see the receptionist with the, what should we call it, cleft lip, I have to tell him that the jungle trail is just too treacherous. Francois? This is the spot where I fell in love with green bikinis. I'm quite surprised to actually find the French mother and two teenagers at the other side. Thought we would never meet again. It would be nice to actually stay here. So my sister said that this island's operational time is it April to September, and after that, not the time, not those months, the whole island is closed because of the monsoon season. It rains and the water is choppy, so it's dangerous to come here. So they only have not the full year to exploit. Didn't know that. And if you go into all those Agoda websites to book, the pictures they have there is not the current one. It looks kind of like dingy, but it might be better. They might have upgraded their services or their stuff. This is a shop that you can buy beer. I bought the 13 ringgit can beer here. I think you can get 9 ringgit beer in the mainland. So So everything here is marked up by 4 ringgit. Aiya. Like the dunghill cigarettes, it should be 18 ringgit in the mainland, but here is about 22 or 21. You don't need to bring your own water, you can buy expensive mineral water in the shop. To the nice beach, coral view there. Oh. Now I'm walking there.
Walking there for what?
Looking for my family of Frenchies. Huh? What?
Frenchie.
Oh, some Caucasian family. What? What? What do you mean how far?
How far is it?
Last night where we went. Not much, right? Should I go and do snorkeling? Got 3 hours, you know.
They are snorkeling on the bed.
That's not the way to actually enjoy this. Got a couple more hours.
Enjoy cow.
This is the last time in Stop Island. Go ahead.
所以我哋食咗 lunch 呢度先走喎。
Oh.
Huh?
Hopefully you won't throw up. No. One couple, one teenage daughter and 2 sons. Asian, huh? There's no Japanese, only in Penang. You go Okinawa. How is it? Compared to here? Is it also clear? Huh? Why would you go to Okinawa in the winter? stopover?
The company trip.
Oh. But why Okinawa in the winter?
It's nice actually. You can go to the beach lah. It's 嗰啲係 American base 嚟嘅嗰個有啦。你腳唔痛嘅咩？嚇嘢
Adrenaline is a wonderful drug. Huh? Tuna Bay? Here is not Tuna Bay. That sign says to Tuna Bay. I'll show you. I'll show you. The way to the hill. I'll show you ni. This one is to Tuna Bay. Yes. Now this one cross the wood, then cross a couple of woods, then up there. Before going on the jungle trek, I did not read the Google reviews.
What?
Last night I read the Google reviews. They say whether or not it's not well maintained.
Not what?
The jungle trek with all the fallen timber. Mm-hmm. Hey, no cats. I did not see any cats at all. Oh, cats are not allowed. That's why the squirrels are flourishing. No cats, no dogs. Now, I will come back for that island. Oh, $900. That's a bit much. Or for 9 people, for 5 people.
Or per person.
Huh? How can it be so expensive? Might as well go down yourself. Without scuba diving lah. You go there to scuba dive. It's not the same. Find a menu. See the prices first. Once I see already, I know that I'm going to go to the mainland. Oh, yes, I'm going to go snorkeling.
You are.
Yeah, like so much time. You don't want them to go. It's relaxing. Ah.
Semalam pun tak apa hari tu. Semalam boleh lah. Sampai pun boleh cicit lah. Oh, sampai tu sedap. Ya lah cicit oh, makan tu dengan ni lah. Dulu situ kami dah boleh makan ni. Lembu dan talang. Dah makan. Tapi ada. Kau buat. Ini bukan.
Ada ubik.
one seems to be soaking water.
Oh, how come cannot dry on the floor?
Super.